All news all the time. This is 1010 Wins. You give US 22 minutes, we'll give you the world. Good morning. It's 39 degrees 12:18. It's Wednesday, February 26th. I'm Lee Harris. Here's what's happening. Today is the 28th anniversary of the first World Trade Center attack in Lower Manhattan. Governor Mario Cuomo stated back on February 26, 1993 these words: "IT looks like a bomb. IT smells like a bomb. IT probably is a bomb." President Bill Clinton stated that these terrorists will not deter and will be punished for these cowardly acts. 1010 Wins News AccuWeather forecast: will have sunshine today with a high of 57, today 69 Friday and 72 Saturday. Wins News Time 12:20 Traffic and transit on the one sponsored by H&M. Here's Pete Torriello. Well, we have delays again on West 254th Street northbound heading to the Henry Hudson, and Mosholu Avenue is pretty bad too from Liebig Avenue near Nana's Pizza going all the way to the Henry Hudson. We have delays on the Grand Concourse again going south out of 149th Street. We also have delays on Mosholu Parkway heading south from the Bronx River Parkway, and the Major Deegan is loaded up from the off-ramp at 149th Street. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The George Washington Bridge has a 25-minute delay. The Lincoln Tunnel has a 40-minute delay, and the Holland has a 60-minute delay. I'm Pete Torriello, and our next traffic report will be AT 101. Wins News Time 12:30. The MTA has had some problems with people standing in front of the doors before they closed. The MTA says they want to limit the crowding on subways and make room for joining customers.
This is a Bronx-bound 4 express train. The next stop is 59th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Ladies and gentlemen, to make room for joining customers, please get off the train and transfer to another train. We apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Transit. The MTA Transit Police states that would be a better way for people to have a more convenient travel to work and home on board the subway. Several minutes later. Wins News Time 101 Traffic and transit on the one sponsored by Applebee's. Here's Pete Torriello. Well, we are doing much better on West 254th Street heading to the Henry Hudson Parkway. Mosholu Avenue is doing much better to get on West 254th Street from Liebig Avenue. We have delays on Valentine Avenue going into East Kingsbridge. We have an accident on East Kingsbridge Road, and we have an earlier stalled vehicle on the Grand Concourse near East 150th Street. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The George Washington Bridge has a 10-minute delay. The Lincoln Tunnel has a 15-minute delay, and the Holland has a 35-minute delay. I'm Pete Torriello, and our next traffic report will be AT 120. Wins News Time 110. American Airlines flight attendant George Silva is in hot water after he threatened to kick a passenger off the aircraft. American Airlines apologizes about the rude flight attendant. That flight attendant will be scheduled for court in 2 weeks. Wins News Time 111.
Right now AT Applebee's try the new Jack Daniel's barbecue boneless wings for a limited time. Applebee's, where the food tastes better.
Wins News Time 112. Harvey Weinstein, that was on trial for rape offense, has died after he was suffering a year of flu-like symptoms from last year's coronavirus while he was behind bars. Wins News Time 113.
Right now AT H&M get a whole new black leather jacket for only $14.44.
Wins News Time 114. Mayor Bill de Blasio states that the homeless man that entered the Waverly Elementary School in Eastchester without having to show identification last year has been convicted of not showing any ID and wandering around the school for no reason. Wins News Time 115.
Wendy's is making a Where's the Beef 1984 commercial anniversary comeback. Try our Dave's single for only $10.99 at Wendy's. You'll never have to ask where's the beef.
Wins News Time 116. Mayor Michael Bloomberg has stated that NBC4 Today Show ex-anchor Matt Lauer has been convicted of sexual misconduct and will be sentenced to 9 years in prison. Wins News Time 117.
Right now AT Wendy's as well. Try our taco burger and our chili cheeseburger for only $1.59. Wendy's, quality is our recipe.
Wins News Time 118. President Bernie Sanders has stated in the impeachment of President Trump was a racist offender. Wins News Time 119. 1010 Wins AccuWeather forecast: today the high 57, and on Friday 69 and 72 Saturday. Wins News Time 120. Traffic and transit on the one sponsored by Radio City. Here's Pete Torriello. Well, we are doing much better on Riverside Drive from the Henry Hudson Parkway to the George Washington Bridge, and 95 is doing much better en route to the Cross Bronx Expressway, and we have delays on the Cross Bronx. There's an accident 80 exit 2 going into Jerome Avenue, and the Major Deegan backed up 80 exit 5 going to West 161st Street for Yankee Stadium. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The George Washington Bridge has a 1-minute delay, the Lincoln Tunnel has a 2-minute delay, and the Holland Tunnel has a 3-minute delay. I'm Pete Torriello, and our next traffic report will be AT 150.
Radio City is proud to present the Rockettes for this winter spectacular. Radio City is sponsored by Chase. Make more of what's yours. Radio City is on the two corners of 6th Avenue, West 50th Street and West 51st Street. Get tickets before they're sold out. Tickets being sold for a limited time.
WINS News Time 122. The Armory has had an accident on the track during a race back in February of 2019. That runner that was in the Melrose Games is believed to be doing much better after the accident.